at Johnny's Bar in Highland Park in Los Angeles. I remember seeing her walking down the street and I was like, oh, she's cute. I'm very excited that I'm here right now. And I remember us like standing at this table and it was like just the perfect weird height where I couldn't lean on it, but it was too low to like put something. So I was kind of like squatting down like this and kind of just like trying to charm this way and making it playful, which I feel like kind of led into us always being kind of like this silly, like fun thing. I have this memory, and it's actually here in Graeagle. I was driving with my mom, and we were driving through the meadows, like we had been talking about Taylor a little bit, and I was like, I feel like this is different. I know this is kind of early, but I kind of feel like this is the girl I might marry, and my mom was emotional in the car, and it was a really special moment. I think about it every time I come up here.
Oh, it's gonna make me emotional. I think he just, you know, day after day after day, he just shows up, and it just really adds up to someone who makes you feel safe and loved, and over time I started to trust that, and now I know. He just has so many friends around him and these great relationships that are really deep and meaningful, and I think that's because he's always willing to like take that first step and be the person to show a little vulnerability, and that's something I really admire about him. Today's been a long time coming, so I am just so excited for everyone to be here. There are these moments in life that you should really lean into and let yourself be loved, and I think that's what today's gonna be.
It's a lot of stuff. Friends, families, loved ones, thank you for taking the time. Oh yeah, please go ahead, take a seat. Friends, families, loved ones, thank you for taking the time to be here with us on this joyous and wonderful occasion. We're gathered today to celebrate the union of Cade Walter and Taylor Byers in marriage. For those of you who are lucky enough to not know me, my name is Matt Papazon, and it's my honor to officiate today's ceremony. Cade, Taylor, since the dawn of humanity, we have all felt the overarching need and desire to not only give, but also receive love. This public and legal declaration of marriage is in some ways a formality, as it is but a reflection of what you have cultivated within the bond you share together in your hearts. With that being said, marriage is uncharted waters for you both. You've ridden camels through the Sahara Desert, scuba dived through cenotes in Mexico, and even swam at the top of skyscrapers in Thailand. And just like you've discovered yourself in the world through your shared experiences, marriage will allow you a new environment to explore, adventure, and cherish each other in a way you have not been able to yet. You will expand on yourself as individuals, define yourself as the couple you are, and deepen the love you hold for each other. Take it from a newlywed themselves. A long, fruitful marriage will require patience, strength, compassion, and the much-needed ability to laugh through the good times, laugh through the bad times, and party hard when life brings you the opportunity. So let your marriage be a never-ending cycle of love, laughter, and all the beautiful seconds in between moments. Before we proceed, Cade and Taylor would like to extend some thanks. Firstly, to their parents for all their support and for hosting this wedding. We wouldn't all be gathered here today without them, and they want to thank each of you for sharing this moment, for traveling and adjusting your schedules, and giving your time. Cade and Taylor, please take a moment to turn around and look at all of your loved ones here. All of you here serve a very special role. You are the most important people in Taylor and Cade's lives. You are with them in their successes and failures, joy and sorrow, to give advice, to provide support through difficult times, and to celebrate the wins together. Your presence here proclaims that you will be there for them when they call on you. It's one of life's greatest gifts to have a community that supports you. Thank you all for giving that.
Thank you.
I feel the need to give a little backstory on myself and why these two mean so much to me. Cade and I have known each other since January 14, 2011. I checked on Facebook. And originally got connected when I was a future failing artist. I was only 15 years old and had recorded one of the worst demos in existence. But Cade heard something that made him reply to me. He was the very first person to give me the time of day, and if you fast forward 12 years, he's still one of my strongest champions in any room he's in. I quite literally wouldn't be standing here today with my beautiful wife in the audience if I never met him. Taylor and I didn't meet on Facebook, so I couldn't find the date when we first met. But that's not to say I haven't been her #1 fan since the get-go. It's funny to think about it because on paper, I think we're incredibly different people from very different places. But just how she brings out the best in Cade, I'd venture to say that she brought out the best in me too. She probably couldn't know before now, but there were certain times where she would opt out of a hang or an event because she needed to wrap up something for her boss or finish her third paper of the week. This get it done at all cost mentality has stuck with me in some of my hardest moments in my own career. These memories of her working her ass off have actually been the determining factor at times between me pushing through or giving up. When I think of hard work, determination, and absolute dedication, I think of Taylor Byers. You two complement each other perfectly, and I have every confidence that you will see this through for the rest of your lives and continue to be an example of what true love and partnership looks like. I thank you both immensely for how you've personally affected my life in such a positive way. You are both some of my favorite people in the world, and I'm sure everyone sitting here with us today would say the same. Thank you, guys. Well, now that the bride and groom are both sufficiently hyped, they've selected to exchange their own vows. You like it?
No.
Yeah, let's go. Cade and Taylor, as you speak these vows, speak them fully and truthfully. Today, words become promises, and promises become binding. Cade, will you please begin?
Taylor, I'm somehow even more excited to marry you today than I was 5 years ago when I proposed. I feel so lucky every day because I get to see the full version of who you are. You may seem quiet and shy from the outside, but you are a firecracker, full of passion and with an abundance of heart. You make me laugh so hard constantly. You are a well of creativity. The things you dream up blow me away, and I'm always so excited to see what you've cooked up whenever you ask me if you can show me a new design that you've made. Your attention to detail is unmatched, as you will all see today, and your willingness to sacrifice yourself to make other people and their experiences more full inspires me to be better. From our very first date at Johnny's Bar, you set a high bar for the people you let into your life and how you hope the world can be. Many people here can attest that I'm a better person today than I was before we met. Dylan was just telling me about it this morning. It's a little harsh, but it's okay. You make me better every day, and you inspire me to continue to learn and grow and be the best man that I can. You 7 years have held a lifetime's worth of adventure. We've been to 6 continents together and done things I thought would simply be left for films and for dreams. You've introduced me to new experiences and passions, scuba diving, Sahara Desert crossings, country-spanning train rides, giant jump ropes that are on fire, and even the simple pleasure of sitting in a rocking chair and watching the corn grow. One thing that everyone here should know is that you are the brave one in our relationship. You drive us forward. You have the vision that I love. I could not imagine a better person to build a life with. If we've already had a lifetime's worth of adventure, I can't wait to see what an actual lifetime holds for us both. Taylor, I promise to never tire of building a magical life together. I promise to stand by you. I promise to protect you. I promise to cry with you on the couch when we finish sitcoms. I promise to never give up when we struggle. I promise to be the big Jim to your little Jim. And I promise to cherish and celebrate the woman that you are. I will always evolve and grow to be the man that you need. I'll be your hype man, your contractor, your plumber, your nomad, your Hoosier, your farm boy, and your city slicker. As long as I can be your husband, I'll be happy. I love you.
Cade, from our very first date, you turned my life upside down in the best way possible. I don't think I ever really understood what it means to love someone until I met you. Throughout these past 7 years together, you've taught me so much about dedication, patience, and most of all, grace. I don't really consider myself much of a spiritual person. I don't believe in destiny or fate or even soulmates. But sometimes just your existence makes me reconsider. Because it truly feels like you were brought into my life for a reason. You just have this way of getting right to the heart of things, of building togetherness and connection wherever you go, and my life is so much richer for sharing it with you. Whether our meaning comes from some higher power or it's created by you and me, I believe in our purpose together. You are meant for me, and I am meant for you. The silver lining of having a 5-year engagement is that we've already shared a lot of life. I know you. I know who I am with you. I know our life together. It's a life I already love and cherish and feel so incredibly grateful for every day. So my vow to you today is to continue. I vow to continue building an intentional world with you, to continue working on myself as an individual, to continue digging deeper within our relationship, knowing I can always understand you better. I vow to continue dreaming up ridiculously far-fetched ideas for our future, and then creating detailed slideshow presentations for you, outlining exactly how we can make that a reality. I vow to continue to learn what you know and to teach what I know, and I vow to love you for the rest of my life.
By reciting these vows, you have made a promise to support and cherish each other as husband and wife. The only thing missing is the rings. Wedding rings are a physical reminder and symbol of the commitment you two have made to each other today. Brandon, will you please present me with the rings? Cade, please place the ring on the tip of Taylor's finger and repeat after me. I, Cade, take Taylor, to be my lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, sickness and health, until death do us part. And now, Taylor, please place the ring on the tip of Cade's finger. Please repeat after me. I, Taylor, take Cade,
to
be my lawful husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse, sickness and in health, until death do us part. Cade, do you take Taylor to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And Taylor, do you take Cade to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Take a second to look into each other's eyes and take in this moment. Starting today, you two have chosen to build a life together that you both see fit. You will face challenges, but you will face them together. You will experience grief, but will be in the arms of the ones you love. You will find joy in the most unexpected places, and some of your fondest memories will be found where you least expect them. With the power vested in me by the internet, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. And now I happily announce for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Walter.
Taylor and Cade, when I look at you, you have put so much into your relationship, not only with each other, but with every person here today. As you officially start your relationship today, the one thing I could say is don't ever stop investing in each other.
Our friendship has benefited from Taylor being in his life, and I truly think that my life and all of our lives have benefited from you just being in our lives. You've set such an incredible example of how to be intelligent and thoughtful, and I think everybody is just so thankful to have you around. And I couldn't be happier for Cade to find someone like you. It's really incredible. Cheers. I don't have a cup.